Good morning, everyone. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Being it is Mental Health Awareness Month, I thought I might share with you a devotion that I read earlier this week on peace. The devotion actually started out with a question, and the question was, how would you describe your world today? And I thought, oh, Lord have mercy. If I had to describe my world today, it would be chaos and hecticness and stressful and busy. And I just came up with all these words, and basically it just boiled down to being a hot mess would basically how I could sum it up. And it went on to talk about peace and having peace in the midst of all the chaos around us. And we all hear about we've heard before about the peace that comes from God and surrendering to Him and trusting Him. But it's also really hard to get your mind in that place, especially when the world around you seems like it's just crazy. And I think that especially right now, I was reading on about mental health and just the increase of anxiety and depression, probably especially due to COVID and people being isolated and people being scared and fearful. And it's just a really hard time and a really hard thing to get through. So I was also reading one of the Bible verses the lady shared was, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust you. And that's Isaiah 26:3. And I know how true that is, because when my mind is focused on God and not the things that are going on around me, I do so much better. But I also know that when things around me are busy and hectic, it's really hard for me to get my mind focused on God. And when I'm in those anxious moments or those fearful moments, or when I'm focused on me and the problems that are going on with me right now, it's very hard for me to release it and to let go and let God. And one of the another thing that she had said was that our minds need peace, and the peace that comes from God is the best kind of peace overall for mental wellness and for spiritual fitness. And I thought that was so on point. And she went on to say that we are a people of choice. We have to choose to have peace over fear. We have to choose to have God's contentment over our unrest, and we have to choose to have God's wholeness in places that we need healing. And it is hard. It's hard to get our minds there and to recognize and to realize and to continually make that choice to keep our minds steadfast in God. But I just wanted to encourage you today, no matter whether you're going through something really rough or just struggling mentally with fears and anxieties or maybe some depression, whatever it is, I just wanted to remind you that you have a God out there that loves you and cares for you. Every single detail of your life matters to Him. And I just wanted to encourage you to try, even if you have to make the choice over and over and over, and get your mind in that mindset over and over again. Just try really hard to rein in the fear and the anxieties, and to focus your thoughts on God, and to keep your mind steadfast on Him. Because when we do get to that place where we can focus our minds on Him and keep our minds steadfast in Him, we do come to that peace. We get that peace that is beyond our understanding and beyond any explanation that we could have. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and especially being it was Mental Health Awareness, I just thought it was a really good message to share. And I hope that you all have a very blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you real soon.